News 10's Anthony Krolikowski joining us live in the studio tonight with more from tonight's big celebration. Anthony.
The Fred Astaire Dance Studio had everyone up on their feet with live music for all to enjoy. Both students and guests took to the dance floor to show off their moves and raise some money for a good cause. The studio is giving back to a local team close to the Saratoga Racecourse. Good evening, Lydia and Casey. Now that's right, we're out here on Cohoes on Saratoga Street. We're from Tibbetts Avenue to Hot Dog Charlie's. This road is currently closed. Now I'm going to take a step back and show you what that scene currently looks like. Flowers, candles, and messages of support filling the street here in front of the Rutland City Police Department. This is where Jessica Ibenhausen worked. At 19 years old, she's the youngest Vermont City police officer to die in the line of duty. For some families, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Hanukkah come to mind as their favorite big holiday get-togethers. But for others, February 10th, Lunar New Year, is their biggest holiday celebration. Following new legislation to make the day an official school holiday, I spoke with members of the community to hear their reactions. Washington Park is used by those not only visiting, but also those who live local to the area to park their vehicles. But not everything is as peaceful as it seems. One woman telling me when she went out to check on her car, she found it with a smashed window. Now everyone at the sheriff's office received one of these bags after today's lesson. Now inside is a whole bunch of different things that you can use in the case of an emergency, including a pocket radio and ready-to-drink water. The Citizen Preparedness Corps says even with everything in this bag, you might want to make some personal adjustments. Out in Montgomery County, when it comes to medical help, the Cranesville Fire Department got a new tool. Transporting those in need has never been easier thanks to helicopters like these. In honor of Steve LaRochelle, the Lebanon Speedway is bringing his race car around the track one more time. Friends and family joining the stands tonight, remembering the racer as a community. Jumping Jacks fireworks has been a staple for 50 years. And now, thanks to some community support, they will once again light up the night sky. The event will kick off at 7 p.m. June 30th with lots of food and ice cream to go around. You can watch the fireworks from both Freedom and Collins Park. Reporting in Scotia, Anthony Krolikowski, News 10 ABC.
News 10's Anthony Krolikowski joining us live now from outside Saratoga County Court with more on that verdict. Anthony.
Casey and Trishna, Justin Rodriguez sat in court with his eyes closed, showing no emotion from beginning to end. The Saratoga County Judge, James Murphy III, sentenced him to 22 and a half years in prison for killing Alex Bleekhart due to drunk driving. Now, friends and family came out to show support in matching t-shirts. Even his dog Moose, who was on scene during the incident, was also in court. September 15th marks 1 year since this fatal incident occurred. Alex's mother spoke to the courtroom of how her family went into survival mode over their loss. Family expressed they wanted the maximum sentence for Rodriguez. The reason given that Rodriguez has 9 previous arrests and 41 lifetime points on his license.
You had been on probation. You have been in prison. You have a lifetime ban of driving. What more can the criminal justice system do to prevent you from doing this to somebody else and protecting all of those of us here and all of those who are within the state of New York?
Rodriguez did not ask for an appeal, and he will be held at the Saratoga County Sheriff's Office. Reporting live in Boston Spa, Anthony Krolikowski, News 10 ABC. The 2023 Scrabble World Cup is bringing players together from all over to spell their very best. Now everyone here is competing for a grand total of $60,000 in prizes. Let's Play Scrabble is a group of players who organize tournaments in the US and Canada. This year, the Marriott Hotel in Albany acts as the starting square on the board for over 250 players for 5 days.
People play Scrabble all day long in the ballroom, and then we do social events like karaoke and trivia, stuff like that. We give people a great weekend.
Players of all ages play 31 games, stretching their word-spelling muscles. For player Mac Meller, he started sweeping the board against family at a young age. Now in almost his 100th tournament, Meller says there's a lot to the game when it comes to spelling the best words.
It's a very sort of specialized kind of math you use in Scrabble. It's very probabilistic, a lot of combinatorics. Beyond just having to add up your plays and kind of understand that, you have to really think about what you're giving back to your opponent.
In a practice game on stream, Meller scored 465 to 432 points against influencer Joshua Sokol. For players like Sokol, Scrabble has become a full-time job thanks to the community supporting player-made content.
I started streaming during the pandemic in 2020, and I really loved it, and so I just kept going and tried to teach Scrabble to people, get better and improve.
The tournament has partnered with Discover Albany to give all the players a great experience in the capital region. With tourists coming from as far as Ireland and Nigeria to test their luck, the city hopes to show off the best of the area.
We crafted a plan of where these folks could eat, where they could gather socially. They always want to take a look at the city that they visit to see what's special about Albany.
The tournament will be ending July 4th, and the top player will be winning $10,000. Reporting in Albany, Anthony Krolikowski, News 10 ABC. Described as a vendor and volunteer-driven event, Pearlpalooza bringing hundreds to experience all downtown Albany has to offer. All ages were rocking out to the long night ahead of them.
Beautiful weather, great vendors, a wonderful crowd, really a perfect day for the event.
All these factors gave Capital Region residents a reason to check out North Pearl Street. For just one block, a large crowd came to party.
I think that this is one of the biggest. We always get thousands of people down here for this, and it's a great vibe, great mood.
The fun does not come without caution. With COVID-19 cases on the rise across the state, Albany Mayor Kathy Sheehan reminding everyone to enjoy the event responsibly.
We want people to still be careful. There is still COVID out there, but we know that outdoor events are places that have historically been pretty safe.
When this street does clear out, the music isn't over yet. Businesses like Empire Live taking over the party with more of what everyone's enjoying.
More foot traffic is always a plus. You know, people walking by. Once we see it set up out front and seeing what's going on, it's really glad.
Empire Live is using the event to bring attention to their business and unique events. Managers of the music venue hope the festival brings attention to their upcoming events where more can experience a different music scene here in downtown Albany.
If they're interested, they'll come by and they'll see what it is, and it opens their minds to a different area of music.
The annual festival brings hundreds together in Albany's busiest area, a fan favorite for some who say it's a chance to connect with people in their own community.
Favorite part is just seeing the community get together out here, everyone come together. Everyone likes to loosen up, get out here together.
Some of those businesses are still keeping the festival alive right now in downtown Albany. Mayor Kathy Sheehan telling me North Pearl Street is a prime spot to host festivals just like these, and they hope to keep the events coming in the future. Reporting live in studio, Anthony Krolikowski, News 10 ABC. Code enforcement met with the management company CRM to take tours of individual apartments. Tenants say that the building has been experiencing issues since 2022, and much more needs to be done. The Parkview Apartment Tenant Association has been advocating for themselves since 2023.
Our tenant association, we might be small, but we're loud.
I've been getting a lot of complaints over the past couple of months about inadequate hot water, mold, terrible living conditions in this building.
Once inside the apartments, codes checked every bathroom for hot water. Council member Owusu Onane saw firsthand that results varied from door to door.
Some of these apartments don't have adequate hot water, but I think that is the fun basics of any living condition.
President of the Tenant Association, Diane Dietz, says with the help of the city, her group is now able to get action behind their words.
We are here to get the job done. We're not going to let them treat us like they've been treating us.
Dietz says codes could not prove that mold is in the apartments. The association is raising money to fund their own tests to confirm their conditions.
My legs are wrapped. I have wounds so bad that I can't even stand up. The doctors told me it's from mold toxicity, exposure to black mold.
Onane says the city already has the next steps in place to help out the tenants of Parkview Apartments.
They have some cases in the court right now with the city, and I think that we're just going to take it from there.
While at Parkview, I had the chance to talk with a member of management from CRM. While they did not want to go on camera, the company says that they are continuing to work with codes and the city on the issues. Reporting in studio, Anthony Krolikowski, News 10 ABC.